Hey guys, it's Jessica here, and as you can see in my background, I am right here in Ugbo street food night market. I came here so I can have a solo mukbang tour of our Filipino street food and night market food because I've been just craving it so much. So without further ado, I'm starving right now. Let's go ahead. So we're gonna start digging. As you can see in the background, that's the beautiful night market. I'm really loving the vibe and all these jeep sounds and people passing by, the motorcycles and everything. And the first thing that caught my eyes, let's go. So this is the classic Filipino grill place. As you can see, they have everything starting from hot dog, isaw, barbecue. By the way, isaw is my favorite. That's why I just caught my eyes right away. There's also Betamax and different exotic ones, but I don't know, I never tried Betamax and I'm kind of scared for that. Wait, do you guys, am I supposed to put vinegar here? You guys do that? Ah, really? You know, I never tried isaw with the vinegar. I just had it straight. I can honestly finish 10 of these in one sitting. It's so small. I don't usually have it with suka, but it's great. So as you guys know, if you watched the third episode of our Trabajo series, we learned from that video that most of these barbecue grill street foods of the Philippines are made out of discarded parts of meat, like isaw, tenga, the pig's ears, Betamax, everything. But we end up all loving it, right? By the way, the isaw was the cheapest. Because in Korea, like, you know, intestines are expensive. And the classic barbecue. I want rice. If I would compare this to Korean street food, this would be like tteokbokki. Because that's how common tteokbokki is in Korea as street food. And this can also be a dish where you eat at a restaurant with rice. Same thing with tteokbokki. It can be a street food and you can cook it at home or buy it as a meal from a restaurant. Can I have the small cheesy corn and one cheese twister potato? So guys, this is the kind of Filipino street food that I had ever since I was really young. But they said the name of this is cheesy corn. Do you guys also know this as street food? Yeah. And then this one is actually a big serving, huh? This is big, but this is the small size. It's like a combination of boiled corn with like orange colored cheese powder and sugar, cheese, and margarine, I think. And it's also hot. Actually, it's so hot right now. This one is actually Korean style, guys. It's called 회오리 감자, but I'm pretty sure it exists everywhere. So it's not necessarily Korean, but as a Korean, it's very familiar to me. They have a lot of Korean stuff here. Just the flavor that you could all imagine. Okay, now we're done with snacks. I think it's now time for us to like dig in with some meal. So let's go. This one caught my eyes the first time I saw because they were doing like this whole fire show and it just looks so good. It's fully packed, pretty sure it's a famous place. It's like a dampa place, I think, like seafood. So let's dig in. This is our main dish. They gave us this clean banana leaf that we can use as a plate. Amazing. And look, it's a budol fight style. They also gave plastic gloves. Guys, imagine this is like $2.99. That's really mura, right? Oh, it's been a while since I last did budol fight. Guys, I honestly feel like I'm doing a public cooking show or eating show right now because there are around at least 20 people staring at me. So let's overcome the fear of shyness and eat. Oh. Guys, you know I hate okra. Okay, let's dig in. Our favorite. There's a big squid. It's so soft and tender and fresh. If you would peel all the skin for your friend, is it acceptable or not? That's another thing that people are talking about in Korea. Because opening or peeling shrimps, it takes a while, you know. I feel like I came to Dampa. I love it. It's really like a hot place, this whole place, guys. So many people. I can really sense that this place is very trendy. Because the kind of things they sell here, it's very mura and also very special. Like something that you cannot find everywhere. Every foreigner should try burul fight in the Philippines. Kuya, one of this. How much is it? Thank you, Kuya. This is Yema. Oh my god. This is Yema. It's also a very common thing in Bacolod. It's just like a caramelized candy made out of condensed milk. So I even remember when I was in elementary school in LaSalle, in Bacolod, during cooking class we made Yema. And also in the canteen they sold 1 square Yema for 1 piso. I remember those moments. Yema. It's not the hard caramel Yema. It's the polvoron kind of Yema. You know there are 2 kinds of Yema, like the polvoron kind and then the hard kind. So this is what you call puto bumbong. And then it's my first time to see how they actually make it. They have like a specific like cylinder to make it. It's so cool. Ube ba yun, ate? That's not ube? But how about the color? Food color. Food color lang? Let's get this one and then the squid ball. So this is not the traditional squid ball that we all know of, guys. She was asking for what sauce I wanted, and I was expecting matamis or maanghang or maasim, but then she was like garlic or cheese. So it's a different style. But I remember when I was a student in grade school, in front of my school, there was like a bunch of street food stalls where there was squid ball, fish ball, kwek kwek, banana Q, everything. That is like a whole summary of my grade school life, that whole street food. It tastes new because the sauce is not the usual squid ball sauce that we all know of. So it's good. I like the garlic flavor is very strong, like almost spicy. Freshly cooked puto bumbong. So you can taste a lot of the margarine flavor, it's very strong. And because of the sugar, it's obviously sweet. And the flake makes it very Filipino. I feel like the flakes is really the highlight of this food. Really, this is the kind of Filipino dessert every Korean would love to because it really matches to the Korean palate. Wait, what is this?
1 day old.
Basically, it's like balut.
It's not an embryo anymore. Like
It's already born.
Yeah.
Why do they always do something with that little dog? One in the egg, and then once they're born, and then before they're born, and then guys, I can also tell how much Korean craze has arrived the Philippines also by like looking at these like huge Korean flags and tteokbokki places. I honestly want to try it, but I'm so full right now. Should I still try it? Next time I'll come back here for the whole Korean food because I'm seeing a lot of Korean food. Alright guys, so now I'm pretty much very full and I am craving for dessert. So I'm going to be finishing off my course meal at this Filipino night market with halo-halo. So this is halo-halo and it's a very famous and iconic dessert of the Philippines, as you guys all know. Halo-halo means mix, diba? And I don't know if this is how the authentic halo-halo looks like. They don't have the ube ice cream, it's the avocado ice cream, and they have the ube halaya. The thing is, spoon is this long, but this is longer. How can I reach? But it's also pretty mura, like this very big. This for 50 pesos. is that one dessert of the Philippines that tastes healthy.
What?
Because it's got like, you know, different ingredients like the beans. What's inside is like fruits also. Although there are jellies.
Bruh.
I know every one of you have your own favorite topping of halo-halo. Let me know what it is for you in the comments down below. For me, they don't have it here. You know the red sago? Mangina sa halo-halo has it, but they don't have. But maybe this is the authentic one. Alright guys, so that was the end of the famous and trendy Ugbo street food night market tour, and honestly, it's so sayang because I only got to try like 5 different places. Throughout my journey of walking this aisle, really, I couldn't take my eyes off every single food. Everything looks super good, especially the desserts. I wasn't able to have a lot of them because I was too full, but I suggest you come here with a bunch of your friends and enjoy the beauty, the local beauty. It was really an amazing time. I loved being here. I love the vibe so much. It's such a healing for me, honestly. So I hope you guys did too. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!